Welcome to our first video. We are going to solve this in this video of math papers, which is paper 1. So it is from 2015, year 15. So let's go to the first questions. So here's the first questions. We can read it out. What's the question saying? The function f is such that f derivative is f 5 minus 2x square and 3, 5 is the point on the curve y equal to fx. Find the fx. So what the question is asking about is like there is the derivative of the fx is given. This derivative of fx is given and we need to find what fx. So how can we find this? And also there is given the point 3, 5 which lies not in this derivative equation but lies on this equation, the fx. So to make you clear that to give a note point is kind of note, it's kind of if you want to change some equation, the derivative equation into the the real equation are in this first equations. So for that we need to do what? Integration. We need to apply integration process. As you know, for real quick example how it's going to be integration is going to look like. So if there is equation, some equation is going to be symbol is like this, and there is some equations like as ax to the power n, and it's going to be like all the dx plus c. This is the standard form, and if you do something like that, and it's going to be produce the equations, what we're going to get is like a zx. And what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 here, and we're going to we're going to transfer this whole things down here and make that denominator. So what will happen is going to be n plus 1. So this is the whole process by which we do integrations. So let's do it. Let me erase this one. So let me erase this. And one thing I want to tell you that you need to always, if you want to find from the integration, so to change from derivative to integration you need to apply integration process. So let's do this. So what we have the integration, this equation, the derivative is fx, so 5 minus 2x square. So let's apply the integrations. When you apply the integration, it's going to be changed into the real equation. So this, and then after we're going to put the real equations here. So 2x square and divide is going to be like as dx with the reference, and then after plus c. So what we're gonna get, and we're gonna do integrate one by one. There's two terms in this equations. One is 5, one is 2x square. When we do as 5, we're gonna get as 5x. Let me tell you how. We're gonna do the simple. This is 5 and dx is going to be like a 0, as you know, and dx0 is what? 1. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 here, and 0 plus 1 is going to be 1. So ultimately it's going to be like 5x, and divided by 1 is going to be again 5x. So 5x minus, when you do the 2x square, is going to be like 2x. 2 plus 1, we're going to add 1 here, it's going to be like 3 cube, and after we're going to transfer this 3 to here, write down under it. So plus c, and here we have fx. So from this we can get we finally got our equation of fx. This is our equations, but we are missing one thing. The value of the c is still unknown. We are unknown. This is still unknown. How can we find this? So we have one also this given thing. This is as we refer to this is 3, 5. There is a point 3, 5, and there is a point and 3, 5, and that point lies on these equations. It means it satisfies these equations. It lies this point. This point lies in somewhere in this equation. This kind of so when we think it's going to be cubic equations, yeah, because there is a power 3. So To find the c, what we're gonna do is we're gonna like is put the value of 3 comma 5, and then after we're gonna find it out. 3 is going to be like is in the place of x, and 5 is going to be like is in the place of y. So fx is generally is what? Y. And f5 is going to be like 5x. Sorry, let me put the real value here. Show, and for this way, so we have like 5, and what we have 3, and then after we have minus 2 is going to be like is, let me put this one color, so it's kind of some kind of funny. Okay, 5 into what? 3 minus 2 into what? 3 up to cube, and then after we have 3 again here, and plus c. And maybe we're gonna put like this point here. Okay, for it like 5 is we're gonna put here, and 5 3 the what is going to be 15 minus, and we're gonna cut out 1 3 here, and it's going to be like 3 square is, and 3 square as we know is going to be like 9, and so 9 into 2 is going to be 18 plus c. So here is a 5. You're gonna do like there. Here's simple arithmetic. So 5 and 15 is going to cut out down. Here is going to be like is what we can remaining 10, and 10 and minus 18 is going to be like what we're gonna up to here is going to, here is going to like 0 as you know, and so here we are gonna end up with minus 8 plus c. And when we transfer this negative number to this side, it's going to be like it's positive. So we have positive 8. We got the value of c. Now let's put the final version of our equation. So the final version of our equation is going to be like is 5x, okay, sorry, fx is going to be like is 5x minus 2x cube by 3, and plus c is what? 8. So this is our final equation. The given equation of fx is going to be like this. Thank you for watching. We're gonna meet into the second question with second video.